or something?
Yes. There we go. Live, baby.
We're live. We're live. We're back here at the Denver Foos Barber Shop here on the Denver Foos podcast. We got another special guest here today.
Yeah.
Give it up to Roadrunner Johnny.
Yes, sir. Surprise guest today.
Heck yeah.
What the heck?
Perfect. We gotta
Mm.
start a whole new episode,
We gotta
baby.
start a new episode. Everybody
Hell
gets their own episode.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
Everybody gets their own. We're
Yeah,
like the Oprah of Denver. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's talk about your childhood. No,
but
but really.
Johnny put together the whole Cookies the Mayo.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And this is the recap, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
For,
That was the last time we seen you over at the barn. Shout out to the barn.
Oh shit. Do they have our thing?
I know. I need to contact them.
Yeah. You have to give us a contact number
oh yeah.
because
You left
we,
some?
we left something there.
Well, like one of our receivers for our microphone.
And I think we even mixed up one of our mixers, like with cookies too.
Oh shit.
Oh.
We left a couple things.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give y'all Tony's number.
I mean, there was a lot of smoke going on over there.
For real.
I was getting a second contact. That's so unique. You know, these spaces like Tetra and the barn where you're able to, you know, have an event and consume cannabis.
Yeah, it's hard to find places like that.
Is there other places like that here in Denver?
There is, but really not so many. One opened up. I don't know if y'all tried it yet. I think it's called Cirrus.
Okay.
Cirrus. It starts with a C.
Uh-huh.
It's more like a date night type of smoke session.
Oh,
It's
that's
fancy,
fire.
like,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
sit
You're
down
just
and
giving me
eat.
more date
Yeah,
ideas
yeah.
when Abe flies in bitches from out of town. That's good. Yeah, baby. Let's go. We're going to be chill.
Take him to the smoke lounge. Shit.
Fuck yeah. No, for real. No, but I think like Denver needs that. A cannabis city like Denver
Yeah.
needs that. You know, it doesn't have to always be a turned up thing.
Yeah.
And especially with a concert. I ain't gonna lie, there was moments where everyone was just too donked out. And I'm like, this is the
Yeah.
concert. Get the energy.
Yeah.
We need some alcohol or something in here.
It was like an hour in every
Yeah.
time. Everyone's like trying to sit down or eat.
right. Yeah.
That's the hardest part about those type of events.
But yeah, no. So you've been throwing events and curating concerts, and you did that for Cookies. Did you do that for anyone else before, prior to working with Cookies?
So I didn't throw events, like anything like events, but I did a lot of promotion work. I just happened because of Wolfpack. I'm wearing the shorts actually. But,
Oh yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Wolfpack.
Shout out Wolfpack.
Those guys are OG Denver Foos,
Oh,
man.
it's crazy. I was at AT&T yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and the dude helping me knew who one of my owners. He's like, "Oh, one of my buddies used to own Wolfpack." I'm like, "Man, I worked for him."
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Wolfpack. But because of Wolfpack, I met some cool UFC fighters. They became my friends, and I just like started naturally doing promo with them wherever I went.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then Cookies, Raven kind of pushed me to like step more into a event and marketing realm,
Right.
which was
So,
cool.
because Wolfpack, I mean, in the cannabis industry, they kind of were innovators as far as like doing events and
Oh, yeah.
curating culture with cannabis versus
Yeah.
just like popping up and just like, oh, we're just a dispensary. We just sell weed now. Like they were the ones bringing in UFC guys,
yeah.
bringing in like basically what Cookies has built.
Yeah, I feel like they were the first Cali style, like actual about the culture thing out here
Mhm.
in Denver.
Yeah.
And they even like rented out. They started doing boxing matches in their lounge area.
Oh
like,
shit.
they were cool. They put me on for real. Like
We
that was
should
my
do a
first
boxing
job.
match in the barbershop. That'd be kind of like catch a fade, fool. Put down the gun and catch this fade or something like that.
Denver Fool's backyard brawls.
Yeah. No, we've been thinking about doing some shit like that. Seriously,
I mean, they're popping on YouTube.
make sure everybody signs something. They could train for a couple weeks. Sorry, but yeah. So Wolfpack, yeah, they were having
yeah, they kind of like were the ones who kind of showed me the blueprint a little bit.
uh-huh.
E-Man did it by himself. Him, like, it wasn't corporate. It was just E-Man and the other few owners, and they just figured it out as we went. And it was fun. It was real fun. And yeah, they showed me kind of how to like create a community and a culture like you said, is more than just weed,
Yeah.
which is cool.
And then you went over to cookies.
Oh, then I bounced around. I went to I went to a grow. I went to Leafa to grow at Leafa. I went to Dialed In when they were
Mm.
kind of new, and then I went to Snacksland and then cookies. So I
Mm.
kind of, but I've been to. I feel like I've been at all the best.
You're a
spots.
hood hopper in the cannabis
Yeah,
industry.
no, literally.
I'm
But
just kidding.
I would take little things I learned from each business, which
Right.
is cool because I've been at a bunch of dope ones that are still around. Except, well, Wolfpack's still around low key. You know, if you know, you know.
That's cool. Yeah. Shit. So did you always? I mean, I think I asked you the last time, but was this like always your dream to work in
Yeah.
weed?
I was actually thinking about the other day, kind of like what I'm doing now is kind of what I guess I originally thought when I was young, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna go be an owner. I'm gonna go own a good dispo. I'm gonna go try to like do my thing and be a partial owner of a grow. Then I worked in a dispo and I worked in a grow, and I was like, I kind of don't want to be an owner of those anymore.
Right.
But kind of what I'm doing now, I feel like it's perfect for just me.
Mm-hmm.
Just I have cool friends already naturally, and
Right.
I really like doing events. I like doing promo, even just setting up photo shoots. Like that was fun.
Yeah.
That was really
yeah.
fun.
No, we put together a very unique thing where a lot of people, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people hit you up and been asking you about certain stuff because I think collaboratively we put together such a cool thing
Yeah,
as far as from the first meetup at the cookies and then the photo shoot and then just
Yeah.
the show itself and the eclectic mix of artists that you had. I mean, you know, you touched bases on all genres and I think you knocked it out of the park culturally, especially
Yeah,
for
thank
Cinco de Mayo
Mm-hmm.
and for like the Latino Hispanic community because like we just had Telly on
Yeah.
and we're like we grew up with everything. We listened to fucking everything. Hip hop, rock,
I tried
banda,
to book
fucking
Telly. She already had it some.
yeah. I told her.
yeah.
That was really awesome though because I felt like because of the meetups and stuff, like you really brought those artists together. Like it almost felt like a family.
Yeah, by
Yeah,
the time the
yeah.
show
By
came, we all
by
felt
the
like
time it
a
was done,
family.
yeah, we were everyone was supporting everybody, and it just felt right.
Yeah.
Because now you have chemistry with everybody, and
Exactly.
I think it was amazing, bro.
No, it's
like, seriously.
that was probably my favorite one out of all three.
Yeah.
Just really fun.
Well, most of the credit going to you, man. Yeah, I mean,
Thank
you know what you're doing. You know
I
how to organize this shit. Most people don't.
And
That's
I
why
think-
they don't do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even though
So-
you said you didn't want to be an owner of a dispo, I think you still have that calm boss demeanor to where you're able to handle people, whatever they throw at you, whether they're throwing crazy requests
Yeah.
or
yeah, for
or just
real.
some stuff like you just the way you handle it
Yeah.
is unmatched.
Thank you. Yeah. No, it's
I
fun.
wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm sorry. You artists are too fucking much divas. I
Yeah,
could
they-
not. I can't deal with you motherfuckers in the DM sometimes.
They
Oh
almost-
my god, it's like Jesus. Like so we were just so Telly got me fired up. No,
Yeah.
because she's like there's these artists that like I don't know, just diva shit,
Yes,
and
that's
it's
what-
just like calm down.
It was crazy because all three shows were different genres. First was hip hop. Second was more R&B. Third, of course, was everything, but more
Yeah.
like all Hispanic. I learned out of all three of those, hip hop artists are the hardest to deal with. I love them all. Y'all my brothers.
Man, y'all some
Y'all-
bitches. Jeez.
I love y'all, but damn,
For
like,
real though,
but
facts.
I know how it would be. They're on rapper time. Like
Yeah.
they show up when they want to show up.
Rapper
Well,
time.
That's a good one.
I asked them like, send your music into the DJ.
Look.
None of them sent it. And then
No.
the
My
next
producer gonna do it.
the next two shows though, the R&B and the Cinco, they all had it already sent right when I
Yeah.
asked. They were early. They beat me to this shit, all this. Shit. I'm like, damn, this is kind of nice but it's cool. It's cool. I know how to, like you said, deal with all of them.
Yeah.
So, I,
Well, no, and then that's just being a boss and managing, knowing how to deal with like your employees or the people that you're working with. It's a trait that you've got to develop, and if you don't have it, then you're not going to be successful.
yeah. Some people, I guess they got to try and see, but some people just don't got.
No.
They're better in support roles. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing too. Like it's easy now because I have the perfect team. Like especially when y'all are hosting, like Medina, the photographer, India with the photo shoot, even just like Hash Daddy. Everyone just they give them specific jobs. Took a lot off my plate so I could focus on like more important stuff, and it really helped and made it so smooth this time.
Right.
Really
Yeah.
smooth.
No, and that's what takes it takes a team, it takes a village to build
Yeah.
anything, you know, and people understanding their roles and being the best at their role. Like,
Yeah.
I think sometimes in a lot of businesses, not just the music industry, but a lot of businesses, some people want to outshine others, and it's just like, well, we have to focus and hone in on what are you good at? What is your skill?
Exactly.
Hone in on that, and then execute that at a high level, and you will stand out from the rest because you're killing shit at what you do best.
Yeah, and that's like the kind of what I like to see after the events is what shows does this artist get booked for now? Like, that they wouldn't have got booked for, or
Yeah.
even Medina, like, oh, someone saw the photo shoot, maybe wanted to book him now.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. I like seeing how that
Seeing the
unfolds.
results
Yeah,
of all the hard work. Yeah.
exactly. Even if
Yeah.
it's-
Well,
yeah,
a lot of people have been hitting us up and they want us to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Not the same thing, but similar fashion of
yeah,
curating and hosting a show and putting it all together.
yeah. No,
So- So thank you, Cookies and Johnny, for sure, for
yeah,
reaching out. I mean, you were the
course.
key to us,
Yeah.
basically.
No, it was fun. I just man, I've been following y'all for a while, and I just thought it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect little collab. Just,
How long have you been following Denver Foos?
man.
What is like the first thing that you remember that caught your eye? Because you know we're ever evolving and changing and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I think what it was, I discovered like a LA Fools thing,
okay.
and I was like, there's got to be a Denver Fools,
No,
and I think that's how I just kind of searched y'all up. And
Nice.
went from there, and then
Oh, you're like, oh, Denver Foos.
I was
Okay.
like, cool.
What's
And
going on with the Foos out here?
yeah, oh, and it's another crazy thing. At the Stone,
Uh-huh.
someone recognized me from just being on
Denver Foos.
Denver Fools. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
That
tight.
mic is powerful.
Yeah. He was a regular, and he's like, he stops and goes, "You've been on Denver Fools a few times, right?"
Few
He's like, I
times.
knew you've been selling me my weed. I just started laughing, and I was like,
That's awesome.
Man,
Fuck
even
yeah.
selling weed any other place. See Denver
For,
Foos. See guys, hit us up for advertising.
For real.
No, but I mean, it's just to keep this machine going, keeping this ship rolling. You know what I mean? Like, cause we want to do shit freely. We don't want to just get somebody. Oh, just pays us, and then we're showing some. We want to show the real dope shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause I mean, we live in a time where people need like we have that freedom more. Where before everything was so spoon fed to us.
Yeah.
Our music, our TV, our clothes, our
Oh
everything.
yeah. Just
Where
more
now
access.
the internet gives us so much access where people could discover cool shit. And it's like to be on an MTV, to be on a TV show, you had to either know people or have the right budget. And it's like, you know, what we've been doing recently for local businesses. We've been helping out businesses with less than 5,000
Yeah.
followers. And then we pop out and at a very small fee, just more for our time and our transportation and
Yeah.
and just the art of editing of what we do, you know.
That's awesome.
But
Yeah,
we want to help out people and show the cool, dope shit that's happening, whether it's a business or, you know, connecting people.
well, I even saw y'all this morning. Don Martin.
Yeah,
Y'all pulled up
that's
on-
right in my hood in the
Yeah.
Bellows. I cast
Yeah.
it. Oh, we've been
That-
meaning to stop since the cookies
Right.
thing.
That burrito,
But it's
that
just-
chili Reno burrito.
But he
Oh
always
my
makes
God.
breakfast.
Game
So
changer.
fire.
He
Oh,
always
yeah.
makes breakfast, so we don't ever get it like
Right.
it's not. It's kind of slips. But
Well, last night
today we were
"Let's
like,
get up
we're gonna
early.
go over there.
We're gonna
I
go,
need that
yeah.
chili rano burrito
Yeah.
from
Hell
Don
yeah.
Martin Burritos.
Luckily, they had some left. 'Cause
Yeah.
they ran out of
They
breakfast
ran out.
burritos. by
They
the time
sold
I
out,
was-
bro.
Shit.
And we
all
showed up
early.
we showed up at like 7:45.
Yeah, they
No
were
way.
sold out.
Yeah, they were already
the
out.
The construction.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
right. They be
because
up
we put
early.
them up there on Denver Food.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
But
And the ladies don't look too bad. I ain't gonna lie. No.
Yeah, the duo.
no lie, guys, they're like the finest burrito ladies ever. Because
Yeah.
usually they look like your your abuelita.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
all the burrito ladies.
Yeah.
They cook like your abuelita.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
food is on
It's-
point.
yeah.
We brought it over to SE Shirts and Hoodies. Shout out to our sponsor, SE Shirts and Hoodies. That was a
Yeah.
cool, perfect plug.
Shout out.
I'm not even trying this.
We
We
forgot
stopped
to
over there to
mention
have
them
a
anyway.
meeting. We had a meeting with SE Shirts and Hoodies. Go get your shirts at SE Shirts and Hoodies. And we brought him one, and he was like, "Oh
He was like,
man,
"Oh,"
this
he was
is
like,
this is
"Just
that
about
bomb."
died.
Yeah,
It was
like
so good.
Oh shit. They got
Those-
the check.
yeah,
He goes, I know where they get the tortillas. I guess the place right over here.
yeah,
Oh, on Federal?
yeah.
Oh, I already know too. I know which
Yeah.
one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like a bakery too.
Right.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, no, they not. How did you get in contact with them? Because they were at our Cookies de Mayo show.
So honestly, that was I don't know how Juan from Cookies
Okay.
that he plugged us in with them. He knew them from I don't even know where, but
That's his cousin, bud.
probably is. No, it probably is. And we just did like a smoke session at Tetra Lounge in the summer, and we needed a truck, so we booked them, and they killed it. And their stuff is reasonably priced and is delicious. So
I love it because I get a lot of flack for this. I like burritos over tacos. And there's a lot of taco trucks. And I feel like they are a minority out here as far as food trucks go. There's a lot of burrito restaurants.
yeah,
But their style, it's like Juarez style burritos. It's fire.
I never had a chili relleno burrito.
No.
Never.
Oh my God, you are
never.
missing out. That's like their best thing.
Well,
Not that everything's good, but
I had it at the event, but till then, that was the first time I ever heard of it.
oh, just a chili relleno burrito, yeah.
I never knew you put it in a burrito and eat it.
That shit's so fire. Could you imagine that smothered though, Abe?
That'd be
And green
crazy.
chili, that'd be
Some green, yeah.
fire.
Bomb.
Bomb.
man. I don't know if I can handle that good.
Because I love chili rellenos smothered and green chili. Like that's my go-to when I go to Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
Whether I go to La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant, shout out to our sponsor, or I go anywhere else. We stopped doing our chili thing.
Oh, the
'Cause-
chili crawl, yeah.
Well, because I went on a diet. I mean, I lost like 36 pounds
Oh,
already.
Shit, that's fire. Oh,
You could, if you're eating green chili every week, bud, you get fat.
it's a vegetable.
And then some of those comments, I ain't gonna lie, they got to me.
No.
So I'm like, fuck.
Oh, hell no.
Like Michael Jackson, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. So I had to make a change, for summertime.
Summer bod.
Yeah.
Hey, dad bods are in too. So
I
never
think-
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
never know. You never know. So I remember back, I don't go to the club no more. But when I did, the thick ones would be like, I'm going to break you. I'm going to hurt you.
Damn.
Yeah, so there's,
John
there's
Bones.
pros and
He's like,
cons.
yes,
There's
please.
pros and cons.
Let's do it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
What clubs would you go to? Out here or where?
Back in the day, I like shotguns.
Damn, shotguns. Nigga, that's a
Shotguns.
motherfucking
I feel like
strip
I
club.
go to the
Oh,
club.
I'm talking. That's why I'm saying they're gonna break me. They're like, you're a twig. But,
Twig.
no,
Oh, yeah.
hey,
Twig is
shotguns has the
dead.
best food. I'm
It
not.
does.
They don't
Shout
pay
out
me.
to Shotgun
They don't
Willies.
pay me, but if you're gonna go somewhere, I mean,
Shout out to Shotguns. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to everybody at
They're actually one
Shotguns.
of our sponsors.
Shout out to
too.
oh, that's
Lexia.
the personal shout out.
Yeah. Dang. No, she's in charge of the social media and stuff. So
I thought
Hey, relax.
no, she's a bottle
Shit
girl.
out of me.
She's a
Oh,
bottle
that's
girl. So
cool.
book with Alexia.
yeah, for sure. No, that's the spot. Like, you need a
who-
steak
you know
at
who
2
that is?
a.m. That's the only spot.
Yeah.
That's the only
Well,
spot.
so that gets to my next point where we were talking. Denver is a strip club town.
Low key, yeah.
It low key is.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of people like I'm in strip club town, meaning like people like not just pervs go to the strip club. Like it'll be.
Oh, God.
What do you think?
Your
No?
girl's watching, fool.
What a plant that is.
Yeah.
I like that strain.
No. So Denver's a strip club town because it's a place that like couples will go or like
Yeah,
after the
that's what
afters
I've
is at the
noticed.
strip club.
There's always
So
girls
you know
in the
Atlanta's
club,
a
dude.
strip club town. Everybody goes to Magic City after the clubs.
Atlanta, Houston.
Vegas, Houston. I mean, it
LA.
might not be similar to that culture where foos are just fucking
It's
making
more,
it rain and just like, you know
No,
what I mean?
it's
It's a
more like-
casual, low
Yeah, that's
key
what I was
strip
gonna
club
say.
town.
Way more casual.
But after every game, everyone's going to Shotguns, everyone's going
Yeah.
to Diamond, everyone's
or
going
even
to
when I know, I think Big X went to PT's last time he was in town.
Damn,
Yeah, he
yeah.
did.
He's like, what's the most ratchet strip club?
I
Fuck.
think-
Dirty
I-
D's. And they're like, no, don't go to Dirty D's. Go
No,
to PT's.
Or to Dirty D's, he'd never come back to Denver.
I don't know if Texas is there. Then yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Stop.
Stop.
We're
With the
gonna
personal
get
shout
our-
out. But no, he mentioned the food at Shotguns. I've
Yeah.
been meaning to go to a T-Bone Tuesday.
The T-Bone
It's
Tuesday.
like $20.
Yeah.
like
Totally.
$16.99.
That's a
Yeah,
deal,
16.
man.
Well,
Yeah.
$20. You got to
It's
tip them,
20.
bud.
It's cool because they have like the section where you could just actually just eat.
Yeah.
If you just want-
Nuh-uh.
yeah, you could.
I don't know. Every time I'm over there, it's a movie. So
Okay,
He
there's a,
can't just go there
there's a
and do
technique.
nothing else.
there's a
Never mind.
technique. You
Right.
build a fortress of chairs around you.
oh,
So you can eat the wings, eat the steak.
You're talking
and-
about in that corner.
Yeah,
where
in
there's
that
like just the tables.
Yeah, yeah.
I got you.
They'll go to the booths up there, but if you just
Yeah.
I had one walk by one time when she was training a new girl. She goes, lame, points to me, lame. Sees a
Oh.
bunch of like Tios at the table in the corner with buckets of beer. She goes, jackpot.
yeah.
I was like,
See,
Damn.
no, you can't
No,
do
no,
that.
no. You know
You
what?
can't
She was
judge
trying
a
to
book.
do that to get you guys to be
Yeah.
like, I ain't lying, get your... No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was
And you know
cool- I
what?
was
It
so
didn't
cool with
work,
it.
so
I
she ended
never
up going
fall
with the
for it.
bottles. No.
I was so cool with it. I was like,
Yeah.
keep going. I'm eating
Yeah.
steak.
I never
I have no
fall for it.
self-control when I go into those places, so I can't even tell you what to do or how to barricade yourself or do anything.
Nah, I switched from that to casino because I'm like, at least you can maybe make some money back instead of just spend it and maybe get like a little free meal off it, some free drinks.
No, nothing's free.
And then-
Even when you win,
Oh,
you still
man.
spend because you just
Yeah.
go buy the food,
The food,
or buy the
yeah.
buffet or spend a
Or
night.
get a room,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they'll get your money in the morning when you're like, hey, I think I could press my luck and do this shit again.
Oh,
You're like,
shit.
fuck.
I know. I don't even.
When
do-
then you say, well, I didn't even have the money anyways. I won it all anyways.
Mm.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
A cycle.
That's how they stay fucking rich.
Yeah.
But they need a strip club up in Black Hawk already.
That
Come
would
on.
be crazy.
We're a low-key strip club
That-
town,
that-
city. What
Oh,
the
dude.
are we doing?
Right.
That would be crazy. They get a lot of business.
Yeah, hell yeah.
that would be-
Because it's a 24-hour joint.
yeah.
So then after they close, if they decide to close at like 4,
get a room at the.
then you just go
casino.
back down to the casino and start gambling and partying.
Boom.
What the fuck? Do we have to do everything?
We have to do everything.
Denver Food Strip Club.
Hell yeah.
Cabaret.
Hell
Denver
yeah.
Foos Cabaret.
Or is that Twin Cheeks?
Twin Cheeks, yeah.
Yeah.
No, El Chichi.
Or
El
El Chichi.
El Chichi. No. So with the Denver Foods, with a couple of the people behind the scenes, there's always been an ongoing thing like we're gonna open up our own Hooters or Twin Peaks, and it's gonna be more like Ojos Locos, but then more like food vibes. Because Ojos
yeah,
Loco is kind of like football, like they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the football soccer thing, and Denver Foods, we love basketball and football americano.
Yeah, yeah.
But
No, I got it.
go.
So Twin Cheeks is in Black Hawk, and El Chichi is in Central City.
Yeah, because there's a difference, right?
What?
that cricket was
That was fucked up.
That wasn't even on the soundboard.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I hope they heard that. That was a
I
trip.
heard that like a motherfucker. What was that? It's this. It's the Roku.
Oh shit, that was tough. We didn't even smoke,
that was
guys.
the
I
chat.
promise you.
That was the chat.
Maybe he did. No, I'm kidding. But
We did like a couple hours ago.
yeah. No, what was it? Wait, what were we saying about? Oh, okay. Black Hawk and Central City are two different, even though they're like connected.
Oh,
So Black Hawk is where Ameristar is and all the big
Yeah.
casinos are.
is
Central
like
City is the
houses in
hill.
back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's like the casinos in like them houses
The
or those
little
like
tiny
little
ones,
tiny
yeah.
ones. That's Central City.
I've driven through there because past it is like where a lot of people ride 4-wheelers and dirt
Yeah,
bikes, so
yeah.
You have to drive through the whole Central City.
Bruh,
Right.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's Central City, and then that's Black
Two
Hawk.
lanes to fun.
But but most Denver Foods just call it, they call it all the hill. I'm going up to the hill, bud.
Yeah.
Ah.
So if somebody's like, oh yeah, I was up at the hill and I lost my ass.
That's what I
It wasn't
call
the
going to
hills who have
mountains.
eyes. They didn't lose their ass from the hills have eyes. They lost their ass through the gambling. Because weren't the hills have eyes eating ass or eating? No, they were like eating people, wasn't it? Like Hills Have
Oh, I
Eyes, that
thought
movie.
You're talking about the Weeknd's
I
album.
think
or
they're
something.
doing everything.
Oh, that one. No, the movie The Hills Have Eyes, wasn't it?
They were doing all kinds of stuff. to
They were doing
people
all
that
kinds
they
of
were
stuff.
kidnapping.
Yeah.
Just, you gotta watch the movie on your own.
No,
I'm
I'm
not-
watching that shit.
I'm not,
That
here,
shit
I'm,
was
not here, I'm
scary.
not here to. Yeah, nah. It's,
Oh yeah. And then the Weeknd came out
it's
with The
too
Hills
freaky.
Have Eyes
Right.
because he was talking about like Hollywood and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he was.
Oh man, that just made me think of
Oh,
something.
shit.
So like, The Weeknd, The Hills Have Eyes. Is it kind of like the new Hotel California, in a sense? Because he's talking about all the crazy shit and like,
Hollywood.
Cause wait, the hills have eyes. What is he talking about in that song?
Play it.
Play it.
Just play it.
No, like
Are you connected?
yeah, I'm connected.
Broncos fans, are you connected? All I do is quote like commercials and movies. And shit.
Look at me. Wait.
Oh, this song's about.
Wait, no, wait. Which one's the hills have eyes?
Every second, every
No, wait.
I don't even know. I might have made it up.
Did we
not
just
even-
make a hit song in our head?
Hell yeah, we did.
The Weeknd needs to get on that track. We shut it up.
I need the weekend on that. That's fun.
What are the comments saying?
DM me.
Nothing. Those are crickets.
Crickets.
Let's do it. There's people watching. They're not.
I
saying
thought he
nothing.
had like an album named that or some shit.
That's cool.
There's people watching. They're not saying nothing. We're just being so
For real.
silly, I guess.
Oh shit, what is this? Photo shoot. Oh
Gucci
dang.
Mane.
That's tight. Where's Gucci
We
at?
can, we can phone
Where's
a
the
friend
Gucci
too,
clone?
if you want. Because he's got. It's just
No,
Bluetooth.
so higher than 5280 stopped in, showed us some love.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier.
You know them?
we don't want you to be mad.
Y'all cheated on me.
Man, this is what she gave us, so let's see what y'all could do.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
A real care pack.
we already. We already.
He said a real care package.
And we even gave away like 5 things already.
I know y'all gave away hella.
Well, no,
cool
okay, so
shit.
this is the cookies effect.
I've had
Look,
this.
look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cookies
no,
effect.
no.
Look, look.
This is the cookies effect, is what
It really
is.
is.
Look at,
Yeah.
and then shout out to the what? Oh, what was it?
So high.
So high. Then So High gave us all this stuff. We don't really
We don't even know what to do with that rosin.
What is
thing.
this? This looks like a fucking
Looks like a
Roman
firework.
candle.
Or like a no.
Oh,
I know
it's
exactly what it looks like.
Inhaler.
A
it's a
spark
vape.
plug cleaner.
It's just
That's what it looks like.
no. This is just a vape. So it's just
Oh, really?
yeah.
Rosin, right?
And then they gave us one of
rosin
these.
vape. Yeah,
So what's the difference between rosin and this?
this one's the best.
Bad. Did you see his eyes light up like precious?
Rosin's just the cleanest. The cleanest.
Oh,
the
okay.
cleanest.
Yeah, no
okay.
solvents. I guess water.
Damn, baby, you a rosin because you the cleanest.
Ooh.
Fire.
Yeah, you were rosin. That would only work in Denver.
Yeah.
Donna.
I know some baddies that I could tell that to.
Try
That
that.
in the cannabis industry.
Go to
that I'm gonna
Tetra
say that.
Lounge.
Oh yeah, go to
Use that
Tetra.
one at Tetra.
Hey, baby, you a rosin because
Never
you
mind.
the
No more
cleanest.
personal shots.
Yeah. Stop personal shot. But is that crazy? But yeah, see what Cookie started. Look, now,
For real, that's awesome. The
place. Look, so this is our
That's
This
our
is-
bag.
shout out to Bacha. It's a
tahini gummies.
yeah.
Fire.
I did get a chocolate mushroom bar that's in there still from. I don't
Yeah,
know,
shout out to homie. I forgot.
Yeah.
I have him on Instagram. I should.
Everybody was scared of it. I was like, I'll take it.
They are kind of scary, low key.
Yeah, what do you think?
Like, 'cause you never
the
really know what
bottom-
you're gonna get. Like,
They said if
you know?
you take the whole bar, it had a picture of a
Okay.
wizard. Oh, there it is.
There it is. We don't consume all. We don't like
No.
partake in all this.
So
So
give them to your guests.
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we're doing.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You got enough, Johnny.
Yeah, oh,
Nah, I'm
yeah,
just
no,
kidding.
I really do. I really.
What's it like working? I mean, so being on this side of it, where people are just,
Give me.
we appreciate it. It's cool. What's it like on your side?
It's cool.
Is it a free for all when you work at a fucking cannabis store or what?
Some are different. Like cookies, we got a lot of samples because a lot of people they either want to keep you happy in buying stuff, so they send you
Right.
samples,
Okay.
or they want you to try their stuff to get it in there.
Okay.
Right.
And cookies is like they do good numbers, so like they want to be in there, so they send a lot of freebies to the bud tenders.
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
And then of course, like if they don't do that, you normally get like a discount at your shop,
Right.
or just a lot of if anything expires, they normally just they have to check it out. So like normally you get it or something like right before it expires. Technically.
Mm.
Make it Tron.
But yeah, it's easy. Like, I don't ever run out of anything now.
Shit.
Tight.
Have you since you came into the cannabis industry, has your consumption either dipped or is it?
It's
did it
it's
go up or did it dip?
It definitely like waves, but
Okay.
when I think the most I smoked was when I had a grow, like in my own crib, and I just had like I had so much flour on deck, just fat backwoods all the time. And all my homies at the time, shout out Yeezy Warner and Texas Bill. They're from Texas, so everyone down there rolls backwoods and blunts. I feel like all the time. So I was still on that wave. But now, like honestly, on a work day, I'll hit the pin a couple of times maybe, and like maybe rip like a bowl, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't smoke too much. Like my girl smokes more than me these days. She be ripping dabs and hitting the pin hella and dabbing. But like I don't know. I get tired now. I get hungry. Like I don't know.
I mean, all the experiences of me smoking weed, it's just like it's just made me like not have control. Like I feel like I just doze off or just like
yeah, really. It's yeah. I get sleepy. At some point, I'm gonna get real hungry and real tired.
right. Like my focus is everything. So it's like if I'm not focused, I'm like I'm like freaking out. Then I'm getting
Yeah.
paranoid. Then I'm like, oh fuck.
No, yeah, for me it doesn't like some people are like, oh I need it to lock in or I need like
I think some people do though.
do,
'Cause,
some
like
do.
they're kind of cranky or like they
And it
need to
is-
just
it
relax.
is a good
like,
replacement for like medicines and stuff too if it
Yeah.
works for you like that.
Mhm.
For me it's not like that. Like I guess like it does chill me out, but like when I don't smoke weed I feel like I have superpowers. Like I feel like I'm mega mind. I'm like damn I could get so many things done.
You're like too
I'm
short.
thinking so
I think
much-
I got superpowers.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No,
then-
yeah. Some people it has that effect.
I'm like,
I think it's got to be the right strain or something.
yeah,
One time we smoked this one stuff. I don't even know what it was, and it just was like, it was like, oh, this is cool. Like,
yeah,
you
this
know,
is kinda what you're
I'm not
looking
all
for.
like fucking loopy or weird. Like,
That's me with like if I
wh-
find that
how do
strain,
you figure that out as far
Oh,
as like cannabis goes?
so
You just gotta try it
go
and then.
through 'em.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god!
go
Fuck
through 'em.
that.
Just because like it's all a plant. So and then not only that, everyone's body acts different to it. Like different
Yeah,
strains.
so
will
now
act
that you said
different.
that it's like a plant, which made me think like a vegetable. You know how like jalapenos sometimes they're hotter than others.
Yeah.
Could that happen too? Could like
same thing.
So how
and
do
then,
they
like,
measure like, oh, this is? Do they just put the percent of THC? How do they measure THC? How the,
They
like,
have to get everything tested, and it has to like pass testing here for
who's
mold.
testing it? A monkey in the back?
I think it's like
Oh yeah, this one's a 25%er. He's on the fucking roof.
For
He's like
real.
the monkey from Georgia the
No,
Jungle.
yeah.
That's how like the new states do it. I feel here like it's so regulated. I think there's a couple different like 3 facilities, government ones. They run the testing. You have to pay for the testing, pass
Okay.
it, and then the machine they test it through also measures THC percentage. But it's also like it's hit or miss because you test like an eighth out of a pound.
Right.
So those 3 nugs aren't the same as the rest of the pound. Like that's not all gonna be exactly the same the whole way through. So that's why like these days everyone doesn't go off percentage. Like some older heads do, and I don't even explain it to them, but I let it do their thing. But everyone these days just go with your nose, whatever hits your nose. You're like, I want that. Like I want to try that.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
do
okay.
that. Like just like anything else, any other fruit, veggie, smells good, looks good, try it.
Right.
We still
Yeah.
have the best here, though, right? In the state.
Oh, for sure.
this-
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go opposed to the other
I
states.
gotta go use the restroom real quick.
Yeah,
All right.
but yeah,
Talk to it, babe.
Got you. I got it.
definitely.
I don't fucking need
I would say Cali flower. It's easier to keep the flower perfect there because it's like perfect tropical temperatures. Here it's a
Mm.
little dry and cold, so it gets a little drier. But
Mm.
besides that, like we have the best rosin hash, like that cart hash rosin,
Mm.
best in I would say at least the USA. I can't say the word because I haven't been to like Amsterdam and Italy.
Oh, right,
They
right.
make good hash, old school hash and shit.
Mm.
But it doesn't get much better than Denver.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Even my girl's uncle is always like, "That shit y'all smoke isn't weed."
Oh,
He's like, "That
shit.
shit." He grows a little in his backyard, like
Yeah.
just a couple at homes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's
yeah.
weed. He's like, I just use water and throw it in the ground. He's like, y'all are doing science experiments.
They can be a little strong sometimes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge it too. Like, I got my cousin the first time he smoked with me.
This Heina got this box called
Mhm. This guy's looking at fucking videos when he's in the bathroom because he took his phone in there.
I heard it too.
And then it turned off as he realized, oh
Yeah.
shit. That's tight. What were you saying?
Hilarious.
Your cousin?
No,
or-
my cousin. Shout out Jonathan. But his first time smoking with me was in my parents' backyard, and I didn't know. We were young. Like I don't know how much you're supposed to smoke. I'm just like take some hits, and then once you feel it, just stop. But I didn't realize he just needed like one or two like rips.
Oh, right, right.
This fool got way too high and like, fell asleep in the bathroom. And, it was bad. It was bad. But he still smoke. He'll smoke still, like hit the pen here and there.
Right.
But yeah, I felt bad.
That's
bro.
freaking hilarious. I remember the first time Ben and I really smoked.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
I mean,
inhaled
we
it.
had like a yeah. Well, we were on a road trip. We were living in Las Vegas at the time,
Oh shit.
and my sister and her boyfriend were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to California. Let's go." And they'll always be smoking. So
Yeah.
So they had the blunt, and we're like, "What the fuck? Are we gonna be sitting in the back of the car just like laughing like at each other?" And like that's exactly what happened. We were just like we were way too fucking we couldn't even look at each other, bro.
it just
We
laughed
We
the
just
whole
start
time.
laughing. We're so-
that kind of reminds me of, like my first few times really smoking.
Yeah.
Just like the most laughing I've ever done for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I remember everything tasting better than it's ever tasted.
What goes on?
Smoking Santa. Shout out Jimbo. Shout out
Yeah,
Jimbo. Smoking Santa. He
tight.
shows mad love.
Yeah, all the time.
Always brings the vibes to all the events.
Hell yeah. You
But-
got to get a picture with
and-
Santa.
And he former Fort Worth native. Shout out Santa.
Oh.
Low key a Texan.
Santa's from Fort Worth.
Yeah. Y'all
Hell
didn't know the
yeah.
North Pole's in Dallas.
That's
By the Trinity River.
yeah. So what is your like? What do you smoke on? What's your favorite?
Oh, my very favorite strains ever that I've had is wedding cake and Kush mints. Just either or
Mm.
by themselves or whatever. I like the high, I like the taste, and that's the main thing. My favorite.
Cool.
If I had to choose like one or two for the rest of my life, I'd choose one of those and I'd be happy
Nice.
for sure.
I remember one time we had a blunt of Gorilla Glue,
Classic.
and
Classic. Yeah.
and we were at a concert or whatever. Then we were like my aunt and like a couple of her friends or whatever, and one of them was like smoked a little bit. We were just having a sesh, you know.
Yeah.
And the other ones are one of the ladies like, "Do you have any more Gorilla Glue?" You couldn't even like talk right. I'm like, "You don't need any more. You got enough Gorilla Glue in your mouth right now." But it
Glue
was
your mouth
hilarious.
shut.
That one's cool though. That
Yeah,
one's-
Gorilla Glue. It's hard. Every strain, like I feel like, is like a dinosaur and just dies off at
Mm.
some point, just because it gets crossed and lost, and it's hard to find. Like everyone's always like, "Where's Sour Diesel? Where's Blue Dream?"
Oh my god.
And no one grows that shit no more. Or if they do, like it's not right, or it's hard to find someone with that genetic still.
Yeah. Stop smoking that. What is it? Is it tiger piss?
Oh, cheetah piss? Cat
Yeah,
piss?
there you go. Because
That
it
one's-
really does smell like piss.
It does. That one's cool. That's actually, I think that's a cookie.
It's cool though.
Shout out Burner for that one.
I mean, I've smoked it before. But
Yeah.
It's cool, but I mean, the smell is just sometimes.
It's
it smells
wild.
like-
That's why I kind of fell in love with weed. Is how different each
Mm.
strain was, and
right.
just it's cool. Like to see the terps that are in oranges or in certain, like it smells like an orange, and that's really the
Mm.
terp that's in an orange. So that's cool. I
It's
can-
crazy just to see how far along. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
But like how far along like the knowledge of it is came because when I was in middle school, these kids used to smoke. I didn't smoke at the time,
Yeah.
but they used to like try to be like trying to tell you like, oh, if it has little red hairs in it like this, it's good. It's like, dude, this shit's dry as fuck. That's what I would say if I went back in time. Like, dude, that ain't even weed. No.
No, for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just more and more states are going legal, and it's
Yep.
actually like somewhat a career path for
Mm.
people these days. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see
Yeah.
the knowledge on it now.
You have are you planning any shows or anything coming up soon? Do you know yet?
Honestly-
or-
Oh yeah, I am. Not really planning a show, but kind of helping plan a pop up and meet and greet for
Alright.
Road Run SEMO and Bash for the World.
All right.
They will be in Denver. Let me see. Let me get the dates. I don't want to lie. They have they're doing like a coast to coast tour this summer.
Mhm.
Let's see when he hits Denver.
What do they
Yeah.
do for the people that don't know?
Oh, Bash for the World and Road Run SEMO. They do hip hop music. They're
Yeah.
from Dallas. They're pretty big. They're not massive, but they're pretty big at this point. They're doing the summit July 25th. They have a lot of big time features, and they know everyone. If you stop in Dallas, you know those guys for sure.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Migo in America tour, Road Run SEMO, Bash for the World,
Mm.
July 25th. So like either that day or the day before, we'll do a meet and greet. I think we're either planning. This is breaking news. Either lemonade or maybe Culture Street or maybe cookies. Those are kind of on the list
You heard it first on
You-
the
yeah,
Denver Food
yeah.
Podcast.
for real.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I always help out with the road run stuff,
Mhm.
and yeah. So that's so far all that's on the agenda. That's what I wanted to come talk to y'all about later too.
All
Off,
right.
off the mic.
Yeah. We will.
Just,
What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm actually we have some people on vacation, so I'm
Mm.
gonna go cover at the Stone Dispensary, not
Mm.
nightclub anymore.
What time?
I'm doing a whole day. I'm doing like 10 to 10.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, homegirl is on she's in like Europe, so I'm covering her whole day.
Oh, damn. Well, one of our brothers just went to Argentina.
Oh, that's scary unless you know Spanish.
Dude, he already went there, and then like now, I don't know. I don't know why he's embarrassed to like tell us that he's going there.
That's one of those states
We
you
didn't
gotta,
find out until he's already there, and we're like, "What the fuck, bro?"
That's one of those places where you gotta watch out for the girls because you'll wake up without a wallet and without.
Well, he
a
went there
phone.
for a girl that he met
Oh no!
on Facebook dating.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Come back. That's why he wasn't telling you.
Fuck. We gotta pray for him, bro. I mean, it's his second time going, like within the last like couple.
She's playing the long game.
Ooh.
He's gonna wake up with no phone, no wallet, no pants, no shoes.
Well, what if she wants a? What if she wants a path to citizenship?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if that's still is that still a thing?
I
Is
don't
it-
think
is
it's
it-
that
I don't
easy
know.
anymore. Yeah.
Capri Sun.
You want one of these?
I'll take it.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, that's even better, bro.
Yeah. But
He was saying one of your guys is going to Argentina,
Yeah, he left.
and I said you gotta watch out for them girls because that's where you wake up without a phone and wallet.
yeah. See, he
Dude.
just literally said that's
And he
a
said
scary
he's
place.
going out to look. He's going to link up with the girl.
Yeah, well, no, he went and he told everybody in the shop except for me, because I think I know why. I'd be like, what the fuck? Don't. Yeah,
She's
look-
playing the long game.
yeah. Everyone's like, oh yeah, and then he didn't even. My dad took him to the airport, and he didn't tell my dad.
Yeah.
He didn't. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to Argentina, and my dad's like, oh, cool, whatever. And then he finally did tell him, and my dad immediately like, you know, he's gonna go meet a girl that he met on the internet.
Yeah.
But hey, it was
He came back
successful.
okay last time.
He came back all in
I'm
love.
wait, just watch out for the long game, brother. That's all I'm gonna say. It's ruthless out here sometimes.
I mean, you ain't got to go to Argentina to get fucking tricked off like that. Like
I
girls
call it
will
the Cardi
just
B
fucking
method.
girls will the Cardi B method. Girls out here will rob you.
Denver. Oh yeah, the Denver Fulitas.
Denver Highness
Denver Highness Society.
47.
Okay, thank
42.
you, yeah.
42. 42. Yeah,
Open up your eyes.
I know.
I can't even see. I was just checking the time.
Oh, and he was asking me about what's going on this summer. So
Yeah.
far, all I have is Bash for the World and Road Run Simo. They're going back on a coast to coast tour,
Nice.
and they're here July 25th. So I'll help set up like the meet and greet, and they're gonna
cool.
perform at Summit. And I was actually thinking maybe have them on here.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
about Bash. Bash it depends how he's feeling that day. But I know Simo will come stop by for like 30 minutes or
Hell
something.
yeah, that'd be
I
fire.
think that'd be cool.
He's not gonna charge us, is he? Oh.
No. Simo, if he's on tour, he's doing a promo run, you know.
Yeah,
Press run
exactly.
type of
Right.
vibe.
That's what I'm saying.
When in Denver, he like
yeah, glasses.
he lets me kind
Malone.
of.
Yeah, Glasses Malone. Oh. Somebody hit me up and was like, "Do you want Glasses Malone on your podcast?" And I'm like,
Who's that?
"Yeah, we did a show with him in Pasadena.
Oh,
That'd be
that's
tight to
cool.
chop it up." And
We
then he's
actually
like,
did.
"Well, he's charging 200." I'm like, $250. Like, I should be charging
That's cra-
people to come
No,
on here.
literally.
Like what? Like
That's crazy.
I don't know.
This
Open
is
up my
everyone-
big
We
mouth.
send everybody
Okay.
invoices. They just don't get paid.
Yeah.
I'm
Great.
just kidding.
Like we'll send
I'm
you
kidding.
another invoice and then we'll see what happens. No, I'm
probably one
kidding.
of the bigger podcasts in Denver. Like that's crazy. They
Right.
actually
Yeah,
money.
yeah, like urban culture podcasts. I mean, there's some big, huge ones, like,
But it's like
but
someone
it's all
like
Denver dudes.
an artist like
Yeah.
that is trying to
Yeah,
stay.
yeah.
An artist like that is trying to stay relevant. Like why? Like
Yeah.
Why are
Bro,
they trying to do
the
that?
most relevant thing that you were on that Diddy shit. He's
For
over there
real, he
giving
was.
a testimony about Diddy and
Yeah.
like
He
the
was
whole
on the
Diddy
trial?
shit.
Well, maybe
Not the trial,
no.
just like
Oh, he's
in one of those docs on like Roku or some
Oh,
shit.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Surviving,
Oh, maybe
surviving
that's
Diddy.
maybe that's his value right
Maybe
now. But we're not
that's
going
why-
to talk about that.
yeah.
But
No, I feel that. But yeah, no, Mo will do it. He kind of lets me like set up
Oh,
a lot
man,
of his
that'd be
Denver.
sick.
His
My comment's
Denver
gonna kick me
stuff.
in the ass.
No.
No, I don't really care that much. I mean, whatever. I mean, that's the thing. We try to keep it authentic as possible on here. We're not like No Jumper. We're not like fucking
For real.
that authentic.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta be a real one. Like, but you know, whatever. Like in certain cases, we're gonna not call people out. We're just gonna state facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it 100.
For real. Like, I feel like that's like how No Jumper did it at the beginning.
Right.
Then it got crazy.
Yeah, and then they just started looking for clout moments and
Yeah, that's
and
what it turned
viral
into,
moments. And I
yeah.
think that's the
Right.
scary point of where, you know, because the internet and just everything, everybody has a short attention span. So then it's like once it runs its course, then it's like, well, I got to start doing some shit. Then I got to bring Whack 100 and let him do his
Yeah.
thing and just say all this crazy shit and
Yeah,
talk, you know.
so much more saturation with everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, no, everything. It's not just music that's oversaturated. It's
Mhm.
everything. Just, I mean, everyone's in the fight. Everybody's in the fight for attention.
Yeah.
It's not
exact-
just people in the entertainment industry. It's everything. Everyone's fighting to get attention. Even our fucking president is like
Yeah.
fighting for attention.
It's crazy that
like,
beef right now. Oh man.
yeah, that beef is. So what?
This-
What's a bigger beef, Kendrick and Drake,
Oh.
They said-
or Elon and Trump,
They said
baby?
this is the Kendrick and Drake for Republicans.
Yeah.
And I was laughing so hard, and I ain't hating on Republicans. I
No,
don't-
that's so
That's
I just
fucking
thought that was
funny.
That's
hilarious.
good.
That is good. No, I just thought of that just earlier today. I'm like, this is like I'm like, did these fools see what Drake and Kendrick did? Where Kendrick got the Super Bowl performance and they're like, we need to take a book out of there, guys. Because I think a lot of people are just kind of done with politics. Like,
Yeah, after this one, yeah,
it's just like, I mean, over the last 8 years, there's been so much divide because of politics, and people are just tired of hearing people or people's opinions being pushed on each other,
yeah,
and
I
it's
think
just
it
like,
just brings out a lot of like you remember the last election, just a lot of hate and just bad shit all the
Right.
time and division. I hate it. Like just because you don't like this person, you don't like me now. That's wild.
right, yeah,
Like,
that's wild. Or
crazy
like
to me.
family members, like
Oh, bro, I had
we
family
are
members
not
pissed.
talking now.
Oh yeah,
like,
I had them pissed at me
it's crazy.
because
I mean,
of and so that's why like from now on I'm not even gonna say I vote. I'm not gonna say who I like. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna post no.
so who do you
political
like?
shit.
He's all saying he's not.
For real. I won't say it on
Ross
camera.
Perot.
I won't say it on camera at least.
But
Kanye.
Kanye. So you voted for Kanye, huh, bud?
Even my dad would text me like, "Don't say nothing about who, so and so," and I'm like, I wasn't planning on saying anything.
Well,
I
that was always the
promise you.
taboo. Like, there's certain things you don't discuss with strangers or with people. It's like your
like
politics or your
money.
religion and money.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
three.
And money's a big one that you should talk about. At least with your circle. You
Right.
should talk about with everyone. Always, I don't know. A couple people have asked me like, what's like one thing what's your one advice if you had to give someone one? I've had like a dude that drives through at Good Times ask me that because of my car. But I always just say to like your network's your net worth, or keep your circle like really really tight. Like if they're
Right.
not helping you grow and putting money in your pocket or helping you grow,
Right.
just like distance.
Or just even
distance,
their
distance.
support system
Yeah.
being supporting you in some way, whether
Yeah.
it's
And just not asking you for shit all the time.
as long as they're supporting you in a positive way.
Yeah.
Because there could be negative support where
Right.
you know they're supporting you. They're letting you to be the shoulder to cry on while they're fucking making you do drugs and alcohol. You know that could be
Yeah,
that's a negative support system.
yeah.
Positive support systems.
and,
So have positive support, whether it's financially, physically,
yeah.
ladies. No, I'm
and,
just kidding.
and then even
just kidding.
Yeah. We just want to give you a little head, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
even kind of back to the clout thing though, like I see a lot of youngins trying to like they show like kind of fake love for clout. It seems like like
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like I see that sometimes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, like, how much has your stock rose since you worked for cookies?
I'm not gonna lie, that put me in. It put me in position to really meet a lot of people I would have never met. Like I knew some people. I knew Mo. I knew like Ski Mask and like my boys know Suicide Boy. Like I knew some, but I wouldn't know Greedo. I wouldn't have met all these Big X. I wouldn't have met all these cool people, and not only just the artists, like my network in town, like Medina, my videographer, like you
Mhm.
guys, I probably wouldn't have tapped in with you guys
Mhm.
at least not as easily. Like me just hitting y'all up out the blue would have been like, hey, I'm just a dude who sells weed. Like, that would have been crazy. In the
Damn, bud, are you from 1999?
for real.
They call them bud tenders
But
now.
yeah, Cookies was perfect. Cookies was awesome. Still is awesome. And yeah, honestly, a lot of it had to do with Raven.
Did anybody ever say that you kind of sound like Burner?
Yeah, well, it's
I was wanted to tell you that.
it's
And then because
I
when
don't know.
Burner pops up and I'm like, what the fuck? He sounds like Johnny.
yeah, no, honestly, thank you, because
No, I think it's just like your calm, collective demeanor more. It's like,
it's crazy because he's half Italian, half
yeah.
Mexican, just like me. Grew up in like Arizona, kind of.
He might be
Cali,
your
like,
cousin on both
He
sides.
might be, honestly. But yeah, that's my goal, is to like
Meet him.
just meet him naturally, not no forced thing, not no meet and greet, like just kind of naturally.
The center on the
Yeah.
OKC Thunder reminds me of you.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, that's what
Cheddar?
Yeah, Chet Holmgren.
Oh,
Holmgren?
yeah.
Yeah.
Chet.
That's what my barber's son says.
Oh,
Shout out John
shit.
Dome, baby.
Oh, man.
Every time I come in, he goes, "What's up, Chet Holmgren?" And he's like a little like fourth grade. He's a fourth grader.
Confirmation.
Damn it, we ruined this.
He's a
We were
fuck.
supposed to ask him who we think
Fuck.
people. That's gonna be our new thing. We're gonna ask every guest because we.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So in our family, we've always done this where it's like, look, that guy looks like that guy from that movie, or like that guy looks like, or even if you see somebody, oh, doesn't that look like my cousin? Like
No, I'm-
we're always putting that shit on people. I mean,
I'm-
I think culturally too, you know, they call people their most insecurity.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I did
Hey,
it too.
flaco.
I did it to someone the other day.
You
and I
really?
wasn't sure how they took it.
Oh shit.
And I was kind of scared, but we were homies. It was actually one of the owners of the bar. And he's my boy, though. He's my boy, though, so I was like, I can joke with him.
Right.
But no, Chet Holmgren would definitely be my celebrity lookalike.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
he's got
shit,
the
yeah.
like long curved nose with the same like face shape.
I can't
structure and the
unsee it
the
now. I can't
beard,
unsee
Oh
it.
man.
Same head.
My mom did that to the manager at Twin Peaks
Oh my god.
because this motherfucker looked like Jared Polis,
Yeah.
but he didn't like that. He like walked away. And then,
Well, because
Yeah.
it's politics as a politician,
Yeah,
he took it
yeah.
wrong.
like-
yeah, he took it wrong.
I feel like you just gotta embrace it. If you let it annoy you,
Right.
like you're gonna get mad every time.
Yes.
And you just embrace it and laugh through. Like,
Right.
Man, like our friend DJ Amazing, he looks exactly like
Cassian
Cassian
Andor, from Star Wars.
Star
Oh
Wars.
yeah, yeah.
He
That
looks
dude.
just like him, and he
Yeah.
embraces it because he
He
fucking does.
I'm like, you need to just work that, bro.
No, the funniest one
Yeah.
for me is all my homies at work. They'll call me Lord Farquaad
Oh my god.
because when my
Well,
hair,
'cause of the
when I
hair.
wear my hat, my hair gets pressed down.
Oh god. That's
So
funny.
I think I'll like airdrop them a picture of Lord Farquaad randomly
Oh,
in the middle of a
God.
rush during the day.
You're not short enough to be.
That's what I told him. I'm not a short king. I'm an
No.
average size.
Yeah,
king.
yeah, yeah. Average size, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I tell him. That's what I tell him. That's why you don't set no expectation.
That's
You know
exactly
what I
what I
mean?
say.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm
No.
packing, and then they're like, it's like
Average. Then
Yeah.
everything's.
it
supposed
was
to be-
cold that night. But yeah, you wanna perceive that you're average at everything, and then you'll exceed.
Yes.
Everybody's
exactly. And then I
expectations.
put on my hokas and I'm like 5'11".
There you go.
There you go. Almost 6 feet.
6 deuce.
What do y'all got going on coming up?
Ooh, we got a lot going on. We have a
Already know.
great big announcement that we're gonna make on
Yep.
June 9th,
June 9th.
6/9. Tune in.
Yeah.
June
Ooh.
9th.
Just tune in.
Just tune in.
Uh-huh.
If you know, you know.
That's very soon.
Yeah, that's on Tuesday.
Days
6/9.
No.
6/9 is
Oh, it is
Uh-huh.
Tuesday. You're right.
Tuesday. Or wait,
6/9 is on Tuesday.
6/9 is on Monday.
Is it Monday?
So we're gonna make
Oh,
the big
shit.
announcement on
Monday.
6/9 Monday, June 9th.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
June
Tap
9th.
in. He's yeah,
But-
yep.
We got the comedy show tomorrow at La Fiesta.
Nice.
Matter of fact, since you're a special guest on the show today,
Yeah.
we're sending you home with the La
Yeah.
Fiesta Mexican restaurant, authentic hot and
need
spicy
I need
salsa.
that.
It's
Oh, yeah.
super bomb. You could try it tonight and get them cravings going to go and try the real thing tomorrow at our comedy show, Mile High Laughs, presented by Side Splitting Entertainment and Denver Foos. We have some great comedians, guys, and these guys are all guys that are like real comedians, not just like an open mic amateur. These are all professional comedians, and it's only $10. It's a great date night out. Take your lady, go eat some bomb green chili, watch some comedy, and then you could dance after because we got a DJ
Fire.
till about midnight, and then you're not out that late, you know.
Yeah.
You're not going to Shotguns till 4, or you have time to go to Shotguns till
There you
4.
go.
Little
Right
pregame
after-
action.
Yeah, no. Well, so since wait.
The drinks.
After party action. Afters. Is it just afters?
Afters,
I'm
that's
like,
what
what do
they
you
call
call
it these
pregame?
days.
So pregame is pregame. What is it's just
Yo-
afters, huh?
Y'all, speaking of afters,
Or after game.
y'all seen that mansion party coming up? Y'all going?
Who's doing that?
What is
I don't know. E Money's performing though. Shout out E Money.
Did he money in there?
No, it's
E-Money's
gotta
in
be.
It's probably
Is it in that where that pool is? That
I
mansion
don't
pool
think
where the
it's that-
Polo G
Is it
place?
that house again, or is it?
It's not even in Denver, but that's Wheat Ridge.
Hey, if y'all go, I'll go though.
I don't know.
If it's on a weekend,
It's gotta make sense.
I feel that. No, I feel
They gotta have a budget. Oh.
that. No, for I feel
No, I'm
that.
just kidding. I mean, or give us the invite. I mean,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We'll see. DM me if you're
Yeah.
watching. They follow
whoever's doing a mansion party, he wants to go.
me.
Let's go to the
You can't even have mansion parties, fool, after all that DD shit. Just kidding. I'm not dissing it. No, it
Nope.
sounds fire. I want to go too. I mean,
No.
No baby oil.
we're giving it
involved.
free
Right.
promo though, but it's good.
For real.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Everybody's they're sparking interest. I think it might be somebody in the hip hop community though.
I think so.
I feel like it because the mutuals of the, like the people that it's following and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not the Parker boys.
Them Parker dudes.
Yeah.
There's some little Parker boys. Like they throw a. They're not called Parker boys.
Some Bo
That sounds
Nixes.
pretty fire
Some
though.
Bo
The
Nixes.
Parker boys.
That's kind of cool.
They get
yeah.
white boy wasted and throw Project X parties.
I might be too unk for that.
Yeah.
yeah, might be
Well,
too-
no.
That's
but
what we were just
I
saying.
might be too unk for
That's
that.
what I was
yeah.
wondering about the mansion party. I almost feel too unk for that.
I feel that. Me too.
It depends. Like I need to know who's throwing it. Like if it's a what like
Because I
it's too
feel that.
mystery and
I
it's like
feel-
then there's lines and it's like they're not checking IDs and then it's like
who knows?
I ain't
yeah.
trying to catch a case,
It
you
might
know.
be a Diddy Mansion party.
Yeah.
then.
If it's
Grab
not,
your ankles.
Scratch the mansion party.
reveal yourself and
For
send
real.
the invite.
For real.
Yeah, unveil yourself.
Because up until now, it's a Diddy Mansion party.
For real. Unmask yourself.
Reading the comments.
We
I'm
need
not-
a promoter reveal party. It's
From-
us, you guys. No, just kidding.
It's us. man. I made that
What
flyer off of
if we just
AI.
started
bud.
saying it's us?
It's
Stupid.
us.
We're stupid. He can't even get a word in. We're just talking so much shit. That's all you do on a podcast, though, is you talk shit. Whether you're talking shit about your life and you're fucking giving advice or giving other people advice, we're all just talking shit at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You got to make a little review for us on that salsa. Or
Oh,
your reaction, not a review. You just
Oh,
your
you want-
reaction.
You want like a live reaction video?
Like,
Whatever.
damn, we need to start bringing chips in.
Oh, that's actually.
We got
We do have
Doritos, but
Oh,
is that gonna taint the flavor though?
It's gonna taint it.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be
We have regular
authentic
potato
tortilla chips,
That's
bud.
actually a good idea. Y'all should do that like a live.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to make him open his jar.
No, that's
No,
cool.
because then he might leave it in the car, then it'll go
Oh,
bad. And
that's
then
right.
It's like, fuck.
Keep it fresh. This is perfect timing because I just ran out of what I need.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
You're gonna want.
Yeah,
some
no,
more.
and they sell that in stores too.
Oh,
and
dope.
it's gonna be in a lot more stores here pretty soon. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. So we have the comedy show tomorrow.
Mm.
Then we have we have a Latin night now. We're gonna be doing a
Ooh.
Latin night at the Gatsby.
Are y'all gonna do any like more stuff with the Spartans, or is that over? Or is that season?
They're in the playoffs right now, so so they don't have home field advantage. The only way they'll have another game is if they make it to the championship.
And it'd be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the Denver
Yeah.
Coliseum,
Yeah. If they make it to the championship, it's here.
which they
guaranteed.
will. And
Yeah.
fuck yeah, we'll be there.
Oh,
Watch.
yeah, I want to go. So now I guess
See,
that's
we're
my
gonna
only
yeah.
chance.
We're showing off that
go,
championship
boys.
run like we did with the Nuggets. Now with the Spartans. Rockies, hit us up. We may help you. The Denver
For
Foos
real.
could get that hype going.
Mm.
For real.
No, and Broncos too. Come on, I know y'all want another Super Bowl.
Yeah, tap in Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo Nick's been doing stuff with like content creators and stuff, and it's like, come on, man, you're doing it with all these Denver dudes. Come fuck with the Denver Foos.
Actually, y'all should come to the SEMO meet and greet. Baron Browning normally pulls up.
Oh,
Okay.
He's good buddies with Simo.
Yeah, we need to get more
Didn't we
Bronco
meet- didn't we
players
meet
on.
his family, like his first game.
We had Emmanuel
Was that him?
Sanders. Who else? What
Ooh.
Bronco players have we had? Emmanuel Sanders.
legend.
Shit, who else? Oh, we had fucking the safety. What was his name? Justin Simmons?
Yeah.
Oh, Simmons.
But then he got traded, so
Yeah, no, he was a beast. Both those dudes were beasts.
or he didn't get traded. They just didn't sign him. Then so we need more Broncos though. We've
Yeah.
had all the Nuggets. We had Joker. We've had Murray. We've had AG. We've had MPJ.
Oh shit.
We've had all the Nuggets. We
The
just need
Bronx.
more Broncos because Denver ideally is a football town. We're a
Yeah.
Bronco town, like through and through. Like that's the main thing. Just the Nuggets, they just won the championship, and like culturally, like for the black and brown community, basketball, like to win that was like finally like, oh my God, such a big deal because
Yeah.
for so long we're getting rolled over by the Lakers, and this is predominantly a football town, and then like hockey, the Avalanche is
The Avs.
the other one.
They've been pretty
But
solid.
but that basketball that just meant so much, like culturally, like we've seen Jordan win championships, we've seen Kobe, we've seen all these guys, these figures in urban culture and hip hop, and they meant so much to it. So for us to win a championship in that light, it felt like we were part of the culture. I would say like Denver finally was like, oh shit, man.
Yeah, I finally got that like stamp. at
Yeah,
least in
for
that
like the
world.
culture,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because I mean when we won Super Bowls, like I mean it didn't really like shake it culturally where the culture was
Yeah,
like,
it
oh
shifted.
yeah.
You could even.
But
just
then when
tell.
the Denver Nuggets, they're like the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like I have people who come up, they'll catch Nuggets games. They'll like crash with me. Just
Right.
homies, just to
Well, I
come-
mean culturally though, we were the culture when the Thuggets days
the
with
Thuggets.
Mallow and
JR.
Iverson and all that.
I have my.
But we
Iverson
didn't. I
jersey.
think winning that championship just like put it over.
Oh
where,
yeah.
Where now people are like, oh man, they smoke weed out there.
The
Oh, shit.
Thuggets.
It's tight. Because the Thuggets were smoking weed
That's
when it was
hard.
illegal.
Wasn't it that roster was that lineup was legendary? The
Yeah.
Thuggets.
It was.
You know what
I used to
sorry.
use them on 2K when I played 2K.
You know what I think we all missed on.
What?
We should have joined AI and JR and called them AR.
ARs.
Like a fucking
Damn Thuggets. The Thuggets are rolling with
missed on
AR.
With the
And how many years later?
You can make.
Damn.
You can still make a shirt like that.
Yeah.
A Denver Foos Thuggets shirt.
All right.
That's actually
You
a
make
good
it.
Idea.
Yeah. JR, AR. They're all
AR.
just
That'd be tough.
shoot because they're shooters, fool. That's
You just put like
tight.
action movie bodies on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. yeah.
That's tight.
Stallone and fucking Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. But our so it's called Fun Day Sundays, our Latin night.
Fun Day,
Fun Day,
Sunday,
Sunday.
Latin night. We're gonna be playing everything from Bad Bunny to Latin cumbias because there's a lot of
Reggaeton,
other.
Cuban, Latin mix.
We have a
hip-hop,
very diverse
and
Latin
hip-hop.
community here, as far
Yeah.
as there's a lot of banda nights and corridos nights, but this is gonna be more Latin, like on the Bad Bunny, reggaeton, bachata, the
Like the dance music.
yeah,
dance
yeah, yeah,
music.
the
Yeah.
dance, Latin dance. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best way I could describe
Latin
it.
slam dance.
And I be getting sweaty when I dance to that stuff. It's a workout. It's fun
But
though.
we got sounds from DJ Marlon and DJ Amazing.
Right. And then, but yeah, and then big announcement on 6/9, Monday, June 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Man.
you got to just tune in. And, but we have a lot of other things down the pipeline. I don't like to like over promo and just like,
Yeah.
I mean, what we did with cookies was amazing because we, unless it's,
that was planned out.
unless there's
Yeah, that was-
intention
that was-
behind a promotion thing, like
Yeah.
intention like that, where it's
Leading up
entertaining to the audience.
something. Yeah.
But I don't like to like, I mean,
Put too much stuff out at once.
yeah, because we got shit going on every
Every
single
week.
week.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we didn't
Every
want to
single week.
overstack the artists on top of posting the artists.
Yeah.
Like they deserve their own.
No, yeah, y'all did
Time.
it perfectly. Like
Yeah.
people, this last one especially, the owners of the barn were like, man, they were basically complimenting y'all, like y'all doing your thing with the promo. I need to get more like y'all. He's like, I never say that about no one. He really said that. Tony
That's
dope. Tony
tight.
was that man used to pimp out in L.A. He's on strip clubs in Houston,
Oh damn.
and he was saying that about like y'all's promo really. So that was cool.
Well, not a
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was dope. I mean, shit. Cookies SF was reposting a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like
Where you at, Burner? Come through this
For
podcast, man.
for real, like that one reel has like 15K
That's tight.
views. That one with Moniz.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was-
No. Oh no. And even the one of her performing,
Oh yeah.
we just got her. It's got like 50K.
Damn.
Like
didn't
just at the actual show. Watch, let me
Yeah.
see. But yeah, no, we got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we're gonna be working with Wolf Wednesdays every month. We're gonna
nice.
have.
That's
We're just
what-
stacking our roster as far as like we want to go to all the events too. We're not like, oh, we're throwing an open mic and we're not gonna go to any open mic. Oh, we got a barbershop and I'm not like tomorrow we're gonna go support 303 Family Barbershop. They've been open for 10 years. That's
Oh,
a
shit.
barbershop I started going to like in the first year back in 2015. So I mean, it's another barbershop. We're gonna go over there and support them. Like,
Oh, that's
you know what I
cool,
mean? It's all
yeah.
about community, not competition.
Mhm.
And you know, like we rock with everybody. Like,
Yeah.
cause you know it's we do our thing, but we're curating our own events. So the comedy show, we'll be doing the open mic, and we'll be doing a bunch of other stuff and putting up together even some concerts and stuff. But
Mhm.
there's some stuff going on. Wait, let me see that Moniz. She's very talented. It's crazy.
I
So how
know,
did you discover all these artists? Like,
So a lot of them.
okay, look, 48K.
Oh, that's crazy. Mike went crazy.
Yeah, 586.
That's wild.
Like,
That is wild. Oh
Hmm.
well, the artist, it's cool. I just from the first, I knew some already, like, just naturally, like I knew Quan racked up and like Mac. The rappers were easy. I know like a lot of local rappers. Then it got harder with the R&B, all the Spanish music, because I knew some but not enough. But it was cool because just through Cookies, following the right people, I'd see like Telly or people like you would recommend Telly. Solo Sky actually, he puts me on a lot of good locals that I've booked. Rolexandro, he put me on Moniz too.
mm,
Like that was because of him. He was like, I have this girl. Since Telly isn't available, you should hit up Moniz. Boom, and that's how that happened.
Mm.
And then just naturally, I try to follow the right pages, and like so I can be picky and choosy with who I hit up. Like, oh, I saw them do their thing for this other event in town.
right.
now I
Or
want
just the
them.
consistency and the presence.
Yeah.
So that could be advice to artists. Like if you're wondering how to just get noticed by somebody like you, like that's
Yeah.
putting together events,
Yeah.
looking for talent.
What I look for, at least what I do, is like good following. I want like, I want at least 5 or 10 of your friends to come watch you. You know.
Yeah.
Good stage presence. Like it has to be worth. Like I'm charging people to come in. It's got to be worth money.
Right. You want to
Um,
put on a good show.
Yeah, it's a professional.
Which a lot of people don't look at.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of organizers.
Yeah,
don't,
that's
and
what
it's
makes
like,
I think what makes your event stand out from the rest is
mm,
that, like we were talking to Telly, because people will just hit up our artists because they're just like they just don't even see their artistry. Like you see their
Yeah.
artistry, you see their
They-
motion, you see what's going on with them, and you select
Yeah,
people that are talented, and it's gonna put on a good show.
a lot
Or
of-
sometimes like I almost said the place that does this, but there's a couple venues where they just do cattle call thing,
Yeah,
pay
who-
to plays,
who
and
wants
it's
to
just like
come and, yeah.
who could sell tickets? Oh, okay, you want to do it here? Sell these tickets. It's like no, you're like hand picking the
Yeah.
show and putting it together.
Yeah, I hate when they just do book whoever's down to go. Like I don't like that. Like, I don't like that.
But
at
then
all.
there's no flow.
No flow. I want it to feel special. I want it to feel
Yeah.
special for the artist. Like you're hand selected. Like this is a Cookies event, or at least the last ones were Cookies events. Like you're special. You got picked or offered. You know.
Right.
And I try to do that. And if I can't pay them, I try to get them like the goodie bags and stuff to like respect their time and their art too.
Right. Yeah.
That's yeah. And like I said, it's cool to see him get booked after. Like I seen E Money's always getting booked with or without me, but E Money's already on a bunch of stuff.
mhm.
I think Moniz Symes wanted to book her for something,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's cool to see. But yeah, I try to keep it real professional. A lot of events are just like show up and perform.
It's just like a money grab. Like
yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're all trying to make money, but shit, you got to put a good product together.
Yeah.
Fuck. And I feel like that's not even just with concerts. I think it's like even just with events. Like people are just like trying to grab vendors. Oh, we need
Literally,
vendors just to pay for a venue. But it's like, what the fuck? You got two fucking of the same vendor. Like
That's
you're
what-
not even paying attention to what the
that's
flow of your
another-
event's gonna be.
That's another huge thing I always talk about it with my boy Hash Daddy, but people just overload with vendors. Like,
Yeah.
To make it look.
And then that's not
jam-packed.
so appeasing
That's
to your
event.
audience either, because to some people, vendors not like they're there to sell and make money. So
Yeah.
then it could come off like you're making your guests feel like obligated to buy something.
And that's the same thing. Like how I choose the artist is kind of how I like to cap and choose the vendor.
Right.
I need it to be like a really special 5 or 10 vendors, not 20, 30 just tables out there trying to sell shit.
Yeah. Or just like handing out flyers to people, and it's like
Yeah, and notice
they
like,
gotta be vendors people gotta be interested in too.
and
Like
then I like my vendors because most of the time they're giving you stuff for free.
yeah.
They're not asking you to pay.
Yeah.
There's like maybe 1 or 2 I'll do that, like
exactly.
of course, like Sourdough, he does the merch a lot.
Yeah. Well, no,
and you
I
gotta
mean it
pay for
makes
merch,
sense
you
like
know,
that. Yeah.
But like everyone else, they're handing you stuff to try.
Right. And
So-
I think, a lot of events are just like, we need vendors to pay for this event,
And
so we'll just get vendors. And
well,
it's
and
like,
think if you get 30 vendors to give you $100 each,
and then it's
that's
not,
enough to rent a venue.
yeah, but that's not fair to the vendor
The
either.
vendors, the
You're just
guests.
booking them, and then it's like, well, are you bringing people that are ready for vendors? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you got to know what kind of event you're putting together. Like, people will get vendors that are selling, and they're there. And then at the end of the day, you're wasting their time. Like, I spoke
Yeah.
with a vendor, and they're like, yeah, you know what? It sucks. I paid more. I'm losing money on this
Same
because
here.
I paid, and nobody's even interested in it. They're not even
That's-
interested in what's going
Not
on.
at your event.
Not
No,
your
no, for
event,
sure.
but other events. And then it's not fair to the vendor either.
That's even the hardest part about booking food trucks is like if they have a bad day, I feel bad because maybe they didn't break at least even on that day.
Yeah,
But normally that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
So
no, but
they
there's-
better,
there's
um,
schmucks out here just booking people on shit.
left
Like
and
it's
right.
like
Yeah, it's not fair to the
it don't make sense,
venue.
bro. Like that's why it's like it's a community. It takes a village. We have to be considerate. I mean, as human beings, sometimes we're thinking, yeah, like, oh, I have this vision and this is what I want to do. But it's like it's got to make sense for everyone. You should be, I mean, yeah, think for yourself, but not only yourself. Think about everybody too,
perspectives.
because your event, you're bringing so many people together, and you got to think like anybody we work with or do things with, we want it to be just as successful as they want to be. It has to be
Exactly.
mutually beneficial in the aspect of, well, I know I can make this successful, and I'm going to do what I can to make it successful. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna just because they
sit
invited
back.
me, I'm just gonna go. Like
Yeah.
it's like, well, what value can I bring to them, and how could I help? How could I bring value to them, and vice versa?
And I like you said, I like the different perspective things you said. That's something like Raven and Alex Hash Daddy. They really help me with like they're not yes men to me. They'll tell me like, no, that's I don't think that's cool. And same with Tony from the barn. He's thrown so many events. I literally always do like 2 walkthroughs with him,
Or
or I'll do a just like meeting with him before any event and kind of tell him what I'm thinking. And then I'll do a final walkthrough and tell him what I'm thinking. And he'll be like, I'll do it like this. He's like, you
Oh,
don't got
nice.
to, but this is what I would do.
yeah,
Same with Alex, same with Raven. They'll be like, they'll just tell me, they're not yes men. They'll tell me, no, that's a bad idea. Or you should, or tweak it like this. It's a little better like this.
right.
And like we keep saying, the teamwork, the network.
Yeah.
Without them, like a lot of the little details wouldn't have been as good, and not as good of clean as a product. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big part of it for me.
Shout out to E_Dizzy21. He said Denver Foos. But yeah,
For
but shit. Well, we're going to go to the Greek festival right now.
well, yeah, that.
Have you ever been to?
Oh, I'm half Italian. That's almost Greek.
Yeah.
I've had Greek food.
Yeah. We're about to go pop up on
Can
Goonsville.
I break a glass?
But that's gonna do it here. Thank you so much, Johnny, for
Yeah.
coming on to the Denver Foods Podcast.
Yes,
And
sir.
hopefully you're recurring and you can come on every Friday or some shit.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for a weekly visit.
Yeah.
Shout out Denver Food. Shout out Cookie Broadway. Shout out Stone Dispensary on Morrison. That's all I got. That's all I
Alrighty.
got.
Well, that's gonna do it. Tune in, baby. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Yeah.